Yeah, well, there's another. I don't remember what the name is on X, but there's somebody else that does Uber rides. I
Mhm.
think possibly in this particular case, the person is trying to make a living doing it, and he
There's
just
yeah, there's a number. There's Kaz. There's JC Christopher, who's retired, and he's doing that. Holmar's catalog. He does the Uber driving. I think it's more to learn about it. So I think the skeptics think that safety critical disengagements are less than 10,000
oh,
miles per disengagement,
I
like
see.
worse,
Yeah,
worse
worse
than
than
that.
yeah.
Whereas I think we're uh, worse than 1,000. I think we're better than 10,000 miles per disengagement. They're less frequent than once every 10,000 miles. And when I say safety critical, I mean you're having to slam on the brakes uh, to prevent an imminent accident.
Right, right.
So you don't want robotaxis to get in an accident.
Oh,
You also don't want them to do sudden hard braking for no reason,
right.
right? Those are probably the biggest ones that you don't want it to do. Ideally, you don't want it to break traffic laws, but Uber drivers do this all the time, and human drivers do too.
Definitely. 100%. Yeah. So, okay. So overall, these Uber drivers that are on X and you now joining the crew
Mhm.
are overall reporting pretty darn good results.
Yeah, we'll just turn on Tesla self-driving and see, can it get us from pickup to destination, and what kind of disengagements do we have, if any?
Mhm.
And I haven't had anything that was safety critical. Um, in my area in Indianapolis, we can have some cold winters, so we have potholes.
Mm.
It's not avoiding potholes like it should, so I disengaged a couple times around potholes. Where our bus lanes might be painted differently than they are in other areas of the country, so the car is driving in bus lanes where it's a dedicated bus lane, not like
Right,
a temporary one that's on
right,
the right.
right.
On the right, it's a dedicated one that's on the left, and you really shouldn't go in that unless you're turning left.
I see.
So beyond that, beyond those two things, like it's pretty much ready in Indianapolis. Now there's a couple things it needs to correct, and Tesla knows about this, and I'm 99% certain they'll correct this before they unleash it in Austin. Is you don't want it to go at a red light where it's going straight, at a
No,
red light from a
no,
stop.
it's not good.
Yeah, you don't want that, and you don't want it to go on the wrong side of the road, um, unless it's like going around somebody. But um, you don't want it to do that either. But those two things Tesla's aware of, and I'm highly certain they'll fix that before June.